In the book The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar, Chapter 1 The Power of Positive Attitude introduces readers to the concept that having a positive attitude can have an immense impact on one's life. It begins with discussing how our attitudes are formed and why it is important for us to be aware of them in order to make sure they remain positive. This chapter then goes into detail about what exactly makes up a good attitude and provides examples from everyday life as well as famous people who exemplify this quality. Finally, it explains how we can use these principles in our own lives so that we may achieve success both personally and professionally. By understanding the power behind positivity, individuals will find themselves better equipped at handling difficult situations while also being able to take advantage of opportunities when presented with them, ultimately leading towards greater happiness overall. Chapter 2 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar focuses on the benefits that come with having a positive attitude. It begins by discussing how people who have an optimistic outlook tend to be more successful in life, as they are better able to handle difficult situations and take advantage of opportunities when presented. Additionally, those with a positive mindset often find themselves surrounded by other like-minded individuals, which can help them achieve their goals faster than if they were alone or had negative influences around them. Furthermore, it is argued that having such an attitude helps one stay motivated even during tough times because there is always something good waiting at the end. This leads into discussion about how optimism also has physical health benefits due to its ability to reduce stress levels and improve overall well-being. Finally, readers learn why being grateful for what you already have will lead towards greater success down the line. Not only does gratitude make us appreciate our current situation, but it encourages us to strive for bigger things too. Chapter 3 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar focuses on developing a positive attitude. It begins with the importance and power that our attitudes have in determining how we live, work, think and feel about ourselves. He then goes into detail discussing what it takes to develop an effective attitude: self-discipline, setting goals, having faith in yourself, being persistent despite obstacles or setbacks you may face along the way, learning from mistakes instead of dwelling on them negatively. Additionally, he emphasizes taking responsibility for your own actions as well as understanding that no one is perfect, but everyone can strive towards excellence if they put their mind to it. Finally, he encourages readers not only to be aware of negative influences around them such as criticism or pessimism, but also take steps necessary so these do not affect us too much emotionally or mentally. This includes surrounding oneself with people who are supportive and encouraging rather than those who bring negativity into our lives unnecessarily. Chapter 4 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar focuses on overcoming negative thinking. It begins with the idea that positive attitudes are essential to success and happiness, but they can be difficult to maintain in a world full of negativity. To combat this, it is important for individuals to recognize their own thoughts and feelings as well as those around them so that they may better understand how these influences affect their outlooks on life. Additionally, one must learn techniques such as reframing situations or using affirmations in order to replace any negative thought patterns with more productive ones. Finally, having an attitude check-in system helps keep track of progress made towards achieving a healthier mindset overall. Allowing people time each day dedicated solely towards self-reflection will help ensure continued growth over time while also providing insight into areas where further work needs done before true positivity can take hold within oneself permanently. In Chapter 5 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar, the power and importance of positive self-talk is discussed. Self-talk can be defined as an internal dialogue that we have with ourselves in our minds or out loud. It has been found to play a major role in how people think about themselves and their lives, which affects their attitude towards life overall. Ziglar explains that negative self-talk leads to feelings such as fear, doubt, worry and anxiety, while positive self-talk helps build confidence and encourages us to take action on goals instead of procrastinating due to lack motivation or low morale caused by negativity within oneself. He also emphasizes the need for consistency when it comes practicing this type of thinking. If one does not practice regularly, then they will find it difficult to maintain positivity over time because old habits die hard, so repetition is key here. Additionally, he suggests using affirmations, short statements repeated often enough until they become part of your belief system, to help reinforce these new thought patterns into daily routine activities like waking up each morning feeling refreshed rather than dreading what lies ahead during day's events, etc. Finally, he stresses importance having faith God's plan even though things may seem bleak at times, since ultimately everything happens according his divine purpose, no matter how much control humans try to exert over situations around them, which usually ends badly. In Chapter 6 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar, the author discusses how positive habits can help us achieve our goals. He explains that when we develop good habits and stick to them consistently, they become part of who we are and what defines us as individuals. We must be willing to put in effort on a daily basis if we want these new behaviors to take root within ourselves. Additionally, he emphasizes the importance of having an attitude adjustment before attempting any kind of change. This means being open-minded about trying something different or challenging yourself with unfamiliar tasks so you can grow personally and professionally. Finally, it is important for people to recognize their own strengths while also acknowledging areas where improvement may be necessary. This will allow them greater success in achieving their desired outcomes over time through consistent practice. In Chapter 7 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar, the author discusses how positive relationships can be a powerful tool in achieving success. He explains that having strong and supportive relationships with family members, friends, colleagues, or mentors is essential for personal growth and development. Additionally, he emphasizes the importance of being able to give as well as receive support from others. This includes offering advice when needed, but also allowing people to make their own decisions without judgment or criticism. Furthermore, he encourages readers to take responsibility for their actions rather than blaming other people. If something goes wrong, it's important not only accept mistakes, but learn from them too. Finally, he stresses that building meaningful connections takes time, so patience is key here. Don't expect instant results overnight. In Chapter 8 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar, the author discusses how to set and achieve positive goals. He explains that setting a goal is like creating an invisible force field around you which will help propel you towards success. To create this powerful tool for yourself, he suggests writing down your goals in detail so they become tangible and realizable objectives. Additionally, it's important to make sure these are realistic yet challenging enough to keep pushing forward with enthusiasm. If too easy or difficult, then motivation can be lost quickly. Finally, once written out clearly on paper, review them regularly as reminders throughout each day until achieved. In Chapter 9 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar, the power of positive visualization is discussed. Visualization involves using mental images to create a desired outcome or result in one's life. It can be used for anything from achieving success at work and school to improving relationships with family members and friends. By visualizing what you want out of life, it helps focus your energy on that goal so that you are more likely to achieve it. Additionally, when we visualize our goals as already achieved, in other words, seeing ourselves succeeding, this creates an emotional connection which further increases motivation towards reaching those goals faster than if they were just thought about without any emotion attached to them whatsoever. Furthermore, visualization also allows us to identify potential obstacles before they arise, thus allowing us time to prepare solutions ahead of time rather than being caught off guard later down the road. Finally, positive visualization has been proven scientifically through numerous studies conducted over many years, showing its effectiveness in helping people reach their objectives quicker while maintaining higher level satisfaction throughout the process compared to individuals who did not use such techniques. In Chapter 10 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar, the power and importance of positive affirmations is discussed. Affirmations are statements that you make to yourself about what you want in life or how you feel about something. They can be used as a tool for self-improvement and personal growth because they help create an environment where success becomes more likely due to increased motivation, focus on goals, improved attitude towards challenges, and better decision-making skills. Additionally, using affirmations helps build confidence, which leads to greater resilience when faced with difficult situations or setbacks along the way. Furthermore, it has been proven scientifically that repeating these types of phrases actually changes our brain chemistry, resulting in us feeling happier overall, even if we don't achieve all our desired outcomes right away. This makes them incredibly powerful tools for achieving long-term happiness regardless of external circumstances. Finally, there are some tips provided, such as writing down your affirmation every day so it sticks better, speaking out loud rather than just thinking them internally, being specific instead generalizing too much, etc., which will ensure maximum effectiveness from their use over time. Chapter 11 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar focuses on the power and importance of positive thinking. He explains that it is essential to think positively in order for us to achieve our goals, as negative thoughts can lead us down a path filled with failure and disappointment. To help readers understand how powerful their own minds are, he provides examples from his life where he was able to overcome difficult situations through sheer determination and optimism. Additionally, he emphasizes the need for self-discipline when trying to maintain an optimistic outlook. This includes setting realistic expectations while also being open-minded about potential opportunities or solutions which may arise during challenging times. Finally, Ziglar encourages readers not only focus on what they want but also take action towards achieving those desires, no matter how small these steps might be at first, because even tiny successes will eventually add up over time if we remain consistent in our efforts. In Chapter 12 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar, the author discusses how positive action is essential to achieving success. He explains that taking consistent and persistent action will help you reach your goals faster than if you just sit back and wait for things to happen. Additionally, he emphasizes the importance of having a plan in place before beginning any task or project so that it can be completed efficiently with minimal effort wasted on unnecessary activities. Furthermore, he encourages readers not to give up when faced with obstacles but instead use them as learning experiences which can lead towards greater successes down the road. Finally, he stresses that no matter what happens during our journey, we must always remain focused on our ultimate goal while maintaining an optimistic attitude throughout all challenges encountered along the way. Chapter 13 of The Power of Positive Attitude by Zig Ziglar is titled The Power of Positive Living. In this chapter, the author explains how to live a positive life and achieve success. He begins with an overview on why it's important to have a positive attitude in order for one to be successful. Then he goes into detail about what living positively entails, such as having faith, being persistent, and taking action towards your goals. Additionally, he emphasizes that you should always strive for excellence no matter what situation or circumstance you are facing, because if done correctly it will lead to greater rewards than settling for mediocrity ever could. Finally, the author encourages readers not only think positively but also act upon those thoughts so they can reach their full potentials in all aspects of life, from relationships and career paths down even small daily tasks like cleaning up around the house. Living a positive lifestyle requires dedication, However, when put into practice, its effects can be profound, both mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, etc., leading us closer toward our dreams while simultaneously improving overall quality of life experiences along every step taken forward. With these words, we conclude Chapter 13, The Power of Positive Living, reminding ourselves once more just how powerful positivity truly is within each individual's journey through life itself.